Welcome back to the Backrooms, an uncanny reality consisting of sprawling liminal spaces hosting a diverse ecosystem of strange creatures. If you don't know what the Backrooms are, you should definitely watch my other stuff explaining it after this video, and subscribe or I'll replace your teeth with hairs and your hairs with teeth. With that out of the way, let's take a look at more of the entities skulking around these infinite corridors. Wallpaper Wraiths are giant slug-like creatures that stick to walls and ceilings using a red mucus secretion. Their skin is covered in advanced chromatophores, which can replicate the patterns and colors of the walls and ceilings with great accuracy. While this seems like a powerful ability, you can use this to your advantage by leading them to stick to walls with hate symbols and then get them cancelled. These creatures hunt by sneaking up on their prey and extending a tendril-like tongue. They will wrap this tongue around the victim, like any skilled murderer, starting with the mouth to silence any screaming. After encasing the prey completely, they will either retract the tongue and eat the victim whole, making every mollusk vorophile's dream come true, or drag the prey back into the nest to leave it for its young. Injuring a Wallpaper Wraith will cause them to spit a paralyzing black liquid that will freeze any entity or wanderer in place, making them incredibly easy to consume. The tongue of these creatures is easily capable of snapping a human neck. Wallpaper Wraith's ears are extremely sensitive, and if the entity hears a loud noise, it'll just straight up have a heart attack and die. Boo! These creatures usually nest inside of the ceilings, the females laying hundreds of eggs until they literally die from exhaustion from it, like a termite queen or the man chicken. When the young wraiths hatch, they will eat the stash of food, red dead bodies, left by their parents, and then they'll eat their siblings. When there are only about 7 left, they will proceed to find their own spots for nests, and then they will start hunting to begin the process all over again. Nature's so beautiful sometimes. I mean, like, not right now. This is awful, but I don't know, man. Go outside. Reviooks are entities that physically remain mysterious, although there is much evidence to their existence in the destruction that their behavior leaves on its surroundings. Reviooks will burrow into the ground for several weeks at a time, waiting for wanderers or other entities to walk over them. They have the miraculous ability to heal the ground after they submerge themselves in it, leaving no trace of the destruction that got them underground. After a few seconds of a victim standing over the Reviook, it will burst from the ground, grab the victim, and quickly resubmerge to give them the big subterranean suck. The victim is either crushed by the ground or suffocates within minutes, and then the Reviook will consume the victim, then coughing up an owl pellet-like waste product useful in teaching children about anatomy. The exact physical appearance of the Reviook is unclear, as they spend most of their existence underground. However, humans have a rough idea of what they look like. They have large muscular arms in the front and 3 small legs in the back. Their feet have a spork-like shape, allowing them to rapidly dig themselves under the ground. The head has 8 black beady eyes arranged similarly to that of a spider, and just below these are a proboscis-like mouth, which makes this creature a low-hanging fruit for BJ jokes. Males will have large white dots on their body, while females will have several tiny white dots. The Splat is an amorphous flesh blob with a thick liquid-like consistency. Contain your orgasms, folks. It has several eyes which move around the body before popping back in a manner that is described to be similar to boiling. These creatures cling to the ceilings of level 0 behind doors, waiting for a stupid wanderer to stumble under them. They will make splooshing noises, and apparently it's to attract prey. I'm not saying you won't attract someone, but you're going to attract a very particular and likely very sticky type of someone. When someone enters the door, the Splat will latch onto their neck and inject what the wiki calls a poison, but anyone with half a brain knows when it's injected, it's a venom. This venom will cause hallucinations and extreme nausea. I've tried it before for fun, and it wasn't very fun, and I can usually get into nightmarish hallucinations. Most notably, the victim will believe the small room they are trapped in is another hallway, stretching on forever. In the state of their confusion, the victim will inadvertently trap themselves in the room until they die, either from starvation, dehydration, or suicide. The corpse is assumed to be eaten by the entity. If you spot a Splat, walk past it slowly. Act natural, but not too natural. And don't run, as like the common movie T-Rex, their vision is based on movement, and they seem to be attracted to fast-moving objects. That's it for this episode. If you like this video and want us to come back to the Backrooms and do more sus things, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe with all notifications enabled, or I'll come back and replace all of your skin with that weird kombucha, slimy bacteria, leather mother shit. I'd like to thank Zentez on Twitter for making this still. This great artist is now a cult classic and will be in the description of every video. Hey, bye. Please tell me I press record. Yay!